Well, welcome to our part two of our new consultant slash jumpstart your business. This training is for everyone. Last week we covered quite a few topics, so I'm not sure if anybody was on last week that was on the week prior, but we started off with getting connected, obviously, which is being on the calls, going to your team meetings, staying connected on our team page. Knowing your why is super important. Direct sales can be a roller coaster, so knowing your why and your why changes, just keeping that focused. I know a lot of people's why recently is to go to Costa Rica, which I just mapped out everything today. I'm so excited. The other thing that we talked about was your share and care story. That'll help you identify at your parties who could benefit from hearing more about the business opportunity. And then we also talked about the quick start rewards. As a new consultant, you have lots and lots of quick start rewards that you can earn, so make sure that you're reviewing those. We also talked about building your contact list. This is super important, whether you're new or not. You are constantly meeting new people, so making that list and making sure that you're contacting everybody on that list. Another thing that we talked about was your debuts, which if you're new, great. You can have 3. You can be the hostess. You can get the hostess rewards. You can get paid at the same time. It's incredible. If you're not new and you want to just jumpstart your business, you can host your own party. Obviously, you can't take advantage of the hostess rewards, but it's still awesome to connect with your customers. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get a booking or a sponsoring lead. And then we also talked about getting to know your products. Be your best customer. Make sure that you try all the products, because the more excited you are about the products, the more exciting it'll be for you to share the products with everybody. So make sure you're trying those new products, because let me tell you, they're pretty awesome. So now I'm going to start talking about the part 2 section, which the first part is offering samples. So this is a huge, huge part of your business. This is how Linda Kaminsky started the company, sampling in Walmart. So make it a point to, when you're out and about, have a sample bag, have some samples in your purse with a little notebook or your cell phone, where you can actually, you don't want to just hand out a sample, because I feel like that's just kind of throwing money out the window. You want to give the sample and then make sure that you get a contact information so that you can follow up with them. Because 9 times out of 10, they're probably not going to contact you if you don't get their information. So that's really important. Another thing is our Sampling Made Easy program. So if you have somebody that lives in another state or area that's far away that you maybe can't physically give a sample to, you can go in your learning center and you can send them samples for a low fee of either $2 or $2.95. And then there's also an option if you don't want to invest any money, and if there's somebody that's really interested in trying the products, they can head on over to your website and get free samples just for $6.75, which is the shipping fee. So there's lots of ways to sample, and that'll definitely jumpstart your business.
That is right. And really taking a step and setting a goal of, how many people do I want to sample? And if you're nervous about it, there's help. There's actually audios that you can listen to, lots of help. And find a buddy, get your mentor and say, hey, let's do this together, because I want to get better at this. So another facet that LeBri doesn't want you to wait until you're old and gray to start doing is sharing the business and the benefits of joining LeBri's income opportunity. So we want to encourage you from the word go. And if you're not new, you can still do this. I always have a list of my future stars or my future LeBri consultants, people that I really want to share the business with. And they're maybe not ready right now, or I've asked them and, I'm just going to keep them on that list because I really want them. So you might want to think about brainstorming people. They might not even have tried the products yet. So, but they need money, maybe they hate their job. Maybe they really want to be a stay-at-home mom and they're working their tail off and hardly seeing their kids. So there's different reasons why people would be intrigued to take a closer look. You heard a few of them tonight when Rhonda shared, right? She not only wants those blinds I want these, right? And they cost money and we don't have it in our normal budget to do that. And then retirement, having some cash, not feeling strapped. So brainstorm people as you're going through your Frankie list or your contact list of people that you're going to share Libri with. Brainstorm people that love to start their own business, love natural products, want to have a more flexible schedule. So those are all things that you can think of, and then invite them to come and listen to our half hour that we just shared of the income opportunity. And especially important, you're working with your sponsor or your executive manager, because if you've got 5 people identified, then we can go and look at those together and even do a 3-way call to help you, because you don't know all the facts of the business. You're not supposed to, right? You're new yourself. So lean into your sponsor and your executive manager, and we will be glad to help with that.
All right. And next on your list of to-do, no, it's really not that long, but check out your business center. In our business center, we have available at our fingertips so much information, almost so much that it can be overwhelming at first when you go in there. But please don't be afraid to go in and play around in there. You're not going to blow up your computer. Check things out. Click on the Learning Center link and see the whole world of information it leads you to, all of our product information, but as Lisa mentioned, information about sponsoring or shows, all of that is available to us in what we call our business center. And as soon as you're signed up, that business center is ready to roll. So you can go in there right away and find all of the information you need. There's a step-by-step business center training guide, which if you haven't found that yet, that's something we can share with you as well. So please let us help you find it if you need it. But that one is a great one to help just get the basics down, and it puts them out there step by step for you. There's also some, if you're a visual person, there's some videos, business center training videos that you can watch as well, if that is easier for you. But most importantly, remember to contact us or your sponsor for any questions or help that you need, even regarding the business center. Often it just takes us to walk you through it one time and then you've got it. So try not to be overwhelmed by everything that's in there, but also know it's a great place to go and search around if you do have a question. So check out the business center.
Yes, it's a great place. There's like new stuff all the time. I feel like I find new stuff. So
yeah,
the next thing we're going to talk about is getting social, which I mean, getting on Facebook. So Facebook is still the #1 social outlet for everyone. They spend lots and lots of hours on it. So why not promote your business on Facebook? So your profile picture should be an up-close picture of you smiling, happy smile. A lot of people are, when you go to a convention, you can get glamour shots, and they're so awesome, and they look gorgeous. Otherwise, I know before that, I had a professional picture taken, or just do a selfie, put it on there so that people can see your smiley face. Your cover photo should reflect who you are and what you love. Another thing is posting things on your, if you're posting something, don't just post about the specials. Post something that's educating your friends and family and on Facebook about LeBri, and maybe like have an action step, like say me or reply, or, you know, a lot of times you can, you know, pick one sample that you really want to focus on the sampling made easy. Say it's the shampoo and conditioner set. You know, the first 10 people that comment me gets us, you know, a sample of the shampoo and conditioner. So there's a lot of different posts that you can do on Facebook, but you don't want to be spammy. We all have that one friend that you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to look at her page because that's all she does is post about her business. So it's like 80-20 rule. You want to make sure that you're doing 20% of your business, and then the rest is, you know, your family, maybe some inspirational quotes or something funny, you know, basically, you know, your personality. There's also images in, if you're on Facebook, LeBri has a corporate page where you can actually download the image or just share it on their page. That way it will give you some ideas, so you don't have to feel like you have to reinvent the wheel and have all these pretty images. They do it for you. So all you have to do is download it and share. There's also a really awesome forum that I found not that long ago about how to debut your business on Facebook. So it gives you step-by-step instructions if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to log into Facebook. You can do that. That'll help you. And if you need any help with Facebook, I think all of us, Lisa, Carrie, and myself, have, you know, just got to know and to love Facebook, because it is a really great way to promote your business and do Facebook parties. So, you know, throw yourself out there, let people know that you are selling LeBri. I know a lot of consultants that haven't even done that yet. If you don't tell people, they're not going to know. So make sure that you post on there that you are a LeBri consultant.
That is right. So Facebook is fabulous, but you will not believe how much fun having your in-home shows really are. They are a blast. You probably remember going to yours if you had one. They're just so fun. And so that's going to be the lifeblood of your business. Yes, Facebook is fabulous, and you definitely want to take advantage of social media, especially if you have people that want to try LeBri and they're not in your backyard, not in your hometown or a little ways away. But you want to make some specific and tangible goals and bars to achieve in your business. So LeBri is fabulous in helping us do that. They say the 10-3-2 strategy will get your business rolling. So whether you're brand new or you want to get your business rolling, your 10-3-2 can really get that going. So when you have a show, you're going to work with your hostess to aim for 10 guests, okay? So 8 is great, but 10 is better. So we're aiming for 10, and then if she gets 8, it's still great, right? Because that means you're going to be exposed to 10 people that are going to fall in love with LeBri, and bam, your business will be just on a roll, right? So 10 is the first number, and then when that show is happening, you're going to share the benefits of hosting their own. And you're going to share all the products. You know, you can share what you earned with your hostess rewards. Or if it's, you know, if you're not new anymore, it could be, you always want to make sure that the past hostess is at that party, because she can share. You guys, you're not going to believe I got a $300 credit. I can't even spend that much. It's just sitting in my account until I need more products. Or put it in a basket so that they can see all that they're going to get. Because your goal, the 3, is you want 3 bookings. So imagine you have a show, you have 10 people. To get 3 bookings is probably right in the ballpark, because that's a third of them that are going to go, you know what, I really want to buy the big set, but I can't afford it. So I'm going to book a show. Easy smeezy, there you go. You get those people. And then the double bubble is another way to just get your shows even rolling faster, because when you do a double bubble, it's like a double hostess. So you have one night of fun, 2 friends, a mom and a daughter. They both invite that 8 to 10 people, and you engage them. So don't think you have to do it yourself. Hand product to them and let them help, because that's how you can go, wow, we're really good at that. Maybe you should think about doing what I do, right? You're planting all those seeds for the income opportunity. So 3 bookings, and then out of those 10 people, find 2 sponsoring leads. So the analogy of the bike, I really like the analogy of the bike. So if you were to only pedal on one side, you'd go in circles, right? You wouldn't really get anywhere. Well, there's 2 pedals to the bike. The one pedal is your shows. It's sharing the products. It's sharing and getting LeBri on people's faces. If shows aren't on your calendar, that's what you need to be picking up the phone and getting that to happen, because it's just that important. But the other pedal's just as important, and that is finding people that could benefit from what we have to offer in the business opportunity. So you want to be booking shows and booking discovery appointments. Those are those opportunities where you get to share the facts of the business, and you don't have to know all the facts. Lean in on your sponsor or your executive manager, and we will help you do exactly that. So 10 people there, 3 bookings and 2 sponsoring leads, and you will be on a roll, and your pipeline will be full, and you will be making more money than you could possibly imagine.
All right. And as you sponsor those 2 people, plus 2 more, so 4, you will increase your income for doing the very same activity that you are doing as a consultant. You, with 4 personally sponsored at $200, they have to be qualified at the $200 mark in a month, in just 1 month. You and your team you will actually promote to supervisor. So you'll be a supervisor, which means you get the largest raise possible. So you actually get a 6% raise in income. Instead of making just that's the discount. Instead of making 24% in your commission off of your personal sales, you will now get 30%. So it's a 6% raise just for sponsoring those 4 people. And your team also does have to have a sales volume of 3,000, but that includes your sales plus those 4 people. And if you're all doing those shows that Lisa talked about, it is super easy to get to that $3,000 sales volume. And that happens just 1 month, and your title of supervisor isn't taken away. It's something that you claim and get to keep. You get the 30% on your personal sales, plus your discount on your own personal products increases to 36%. You're getting 36% off your LeBri. How sweet is that? And on top of that, as a monthly bonus, you also are getting 4% sponsoring bonus on the consultants that you sponsored, but you also get a 1% sponsoring bonus on those second level consultants on your team. So if those people that you sponsor would sponsor someone, or maybe 2 or maybe 3 people, you're getting a 1% monthly bonus off of their sales as well. And that's where your income really starts to increase. So just for doing the same activity, hosting those same shows with 8 to 10 people, you end up making a lot more money in that month versus when you're just starting out as a consultant. So we encourage you to go for supervisor right away. And as new consultants, you have the privilege of giving people a $100 VIP coupon on top of their awesome showcase bonus that they're getting this month and in September. So you have 4 of those to give away, and if you do that, you also get an extra $100 in cash. So it very easily, LeBri makes it a very easy path for new consultants to promote to supervisor if you're willing to step out and share the LeBri opportunity with other people. So please go set your goal for supervisor. We know you can achieve it, and we're here to help you along with the person that sponsored you. There is a form within our learning center, and again, ask us if you need it because we can get it for you. It's called Go for Supervisor, but it has all of those details laid out right in a nice visual for you. So let us know if you'd like that.
Yes, go for it.
Go for it.
And you get extra points for Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, that's
Costa Rica.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is treating your business like a business. So we talk about flexibility. It's fabulous, but you might just flex yourself out of business if you don't stay focused. So that's the best part of it. That's my favorite part about LeBri is the freedom of flexibility. I get to work when I want to work, but you do have to treat it like a business. So you do have to put your time blocks in and do those power hours because they're really, really going to pay off. One of the things that you want to make sure that you do is have always on any handouts that you give is make sure that you have your contact information up. I know Linda has told this story many, many times, but it just makes her cringe when she hears people give out brochures and they have no contact information on the catalog or the say LeBri versus competition. So make sure you can do it in a label, you can get a stamper at Staples, you can handwrite it. Just make sure that you have your name, your number, your website, and your email for them to get in contact with you. And so when you're out and about, be friendly, starting conversations, smile. People are just automatically going to be attracted to you. It's fun to talk to people. Why not? Give compliments. I never used to do that because I worked in a really bad environment. So I didn't do that. And it just feels good to give compliments to other people. And then, after you give a compliment is a really great way to share the LeBri products, because you're building that relationship. So give compliments because it really means a lot to people. And I don't think a lot of people do it as often as we should, or we don't even think about it. So have a number for your LeBri business. They recommend doing that. I know I have a cell phone that I have. I kind of wish I would have had my own business sign a while back, but it is what it is. But if you do and you're brand new and you want to have a separate business line, they recommend that you do that or a separate bank account. I know one of my consultants actually has a separate bank account and she pays her vehicle payment with that account. So that's super cool. My account has become my career. So mine goes for bills and other fun stuff, but it's nice to have a separate account so that you can see that how much money you're actually making. Another thing is having business cards. You can order those in the business center. They're really nice. You can put your picture on there. It can be the same picture as your profile picture, your smiley face, so that people can connect with you on Facebook as soon as they see your profile. And there's some other stuff that you can order in the LeBri Center that has LeBri on it. Shirt, logo wear. You can have magnets for your car. There's coffee cups. There's all sorts of stuff. So it's just a conversation piece when you're out and about.
Awesome. That is right. That is right. So just as a little recap, we want to get you going on this circle. And so the circle just keeps spinning. You start out at the top of your circle with prospecting. So that's going to be, who do I know that needs to know about LeBri? And don't limit yourself to your backyard. Remember, you've got Facebook friends, you've got people and referrals like Sam mentioned earlier. There's tons of people out there. So make your list, offer samples, do vendor events. That's another great thing. But the key to all of that is following up. When you're sharing LeBri, whether it's a sample or they're at a show, if you don't ever follow up, you're going to lose out on some customers, okay? So definitely do that. And then scheduling is the second part of going around in your circle. So you want to make some appointments to share LeBri. That could be Facebook parties, private one-on-ones, or those discovery opportunities. So you want to definitely schedule, have a calendar like this, and block out your LeBri days. You know, make a big green square, because those are the circles, or those are the squares, the days that you want to make money. Block out times to follow up. Schedule those in, because like Sam said, if you're taking your business seriously, then the money is going to become seriously a lot better as well, right? And then 3 is selling. Obviously, you're going to be selling the products as you share with samples and one-on-ones. You're going to be selling them, and there's a variety of ways to do that. When people love the products and you find that they have a need or a desire for some extra money, this is the fabulous 4th S of sponsoring. So it's just a natural circle that starts to happen, because people love the products, but you've got these 2 antennas. One is, who needs the products that I have to offer? Okay, that antenna is always going. So when you're at the grocery store, or you're out and about at your son's baseball game, or you're at church, you're talking with people and you're saying, she might need what I have to offer, just by the conversation that you're having. But then the other antenna says, who needs what I have to offer in the business? So if those 2 antennas are always up and looking, you're going to start to see people in a new way. You're going to start to see needs that just come to the surface. I know I missed countless opportunities because my antenna wasn't up. I only had one. I just wanted to sell product, sell product, sell product. But if you get that other antenna going, then it's like, ooh, she said she couldn't afford to buy that. Well, that means I could help her. So it's just a new way of thinking. It's a different mindset switch. And when you start sponsoring and sharing the business, as many of you have, you're going to go up in the sponsoring and in the promotion. You're going to be moving up the income opportunity scale, so to speak. So that's how it all works. You got to keep going, ride your bike, keep the shows on one side and keep the discovery opportunities and sharing the business on the other side.
All right. Last but not least, stay connected to all of us, but to your sponsor as well, the person who sponsored you. Keep learning and enjoy the journey. It's super important to be connected right away, as I think we mentioned before. Keep connected, especially in those first 6 weeks, and let us help you. We're here to answer questions. I know a lot of times people feel bad because they're asking lots and lots of questions, but that is what we all did at one point, and we would be more worried if we didn't hear from you that things aren't going well. So please ask questions. And as LeBri would say it, you can earn while you learn. No one expects you to know everything right away. We would expect that you're learning as you go. You're learning about the products and learning about the income opportunity, and all while making money. So keep on learning and just have fun with it. The more excited you are, the more your excitement and enthusiasm is going to be contagious. So have fun with it and really enjoy this journey of sharing the products. So that is the last steps. And as you finish this successful start guide, you actually, in the very back, it talks about how you can complete the steps and earn yourself a beautiful gold aloe pin for completing all the steps. So there's an email address to email LeBri in the back when you're finished. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. And we are so glad that you were here for part 2 training. And we will stay tuned for our next training session.
Awesome.